It's Neil from the Pentatonic Way. Welcome to another edition of How to Solo Over This, where I unbox a new backing track for you every weekday that I find on YouTube, and we do it live, and it's without a net. No overdubs, whatever, raw, in the moment, improvisation coming at you live. I'll try not to freak out. I need my asthma medication. All right, I'm better. We got a great track today. Got Jimi Hendrix, Little Wing, epic 14-minute version of the backing track, which I found, which is just awesome. So we'll take a look at that in a second. I want to invite you to like this. If you do like it, hit that like button, let YouTube know. It helps the channel a whole lot. And if you get confused along the way, I have cheat sheets available. So I'll tell you about that in a little bit. Also, I want to mention there's links in the description if you want to jump ahead to the different lessons or the different demonstrations in this video, because they end up being a little bit long, you know. Cool. Speaking of which, that brings to mind something I read yesterday. Some super guitar player, superstar, Instagram guy, I forget his name, Mateus or something. I know I've seen him and he's amazing. He just quit Instagram because he's like, listen, these 15-second to 60-second bits of music of people going on there and just shredding and like spending 5-6 hours trying to get 15 seconds of the most insane lick. It was just driving him nuts. So he quit. He hadn't played guitar in like three weeks or something, and it's nuts. So it's very interesting to think about what is real music as opposed to what is not real music. You know, like, real music is just playing and messing up and regrouping after a mess up. That's a huge skill. You know, I think a lot of players that are coming up now, all they see are these 15, 30-second, 60-second clips of people shredding, and they're like, oh my God, I suck. Like, why can't I play this amazing lick perfectly every time? You can't. You can't. They can't either. It's an illusion. So just want to put that out there in case anybody's feeling bad about themselves. It's okay to mess up, you know. Chicks dig scars, right? like just do it. It gives your music personality, and it makes it yours, and it makes it human, which is really what it's all about. Music is the one language that all humans share, right? It's the universal language. So, you know, it's like if you practiced a 15-second monologue that you said to everybody you meet, like your elevator pitch. Hi, I'm Neil Santos. How are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And I do it perfect every time. That's not a conversation. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm off my soapbox. So whatever that was I was just standing on. I just think it's interesting. And, you know, let me know what you guys think in the comments and stuff. So let's get into today's lesson. We have backing track, Jimi Hendrix, Little Wing, in E minor, 14 minutes, epic. I'm not going to play for that long. This is from Armand Castati. I've never featured one of his videos here yet. I'm not sure if it's the same as Armand Studios. It has very similar artwork and stuff. And I just want to mention before we get into this, every time I hear, there's this drum fill in this, like every drum fill in this tune is like overpowered. Like they're really mellow, and it gets to the end of the 8th bar, and it's like, you know, it's nuts. And I always imagine this guy playing in my head. Oh, where'd he go? Go back. This guy. Every time I hear the drum solo, hold on, we gotta skip ahead. I picture this guy jamming out. If you haven't seen that video, look at him go. It's so good. So good. Anyway, see if you imagine that guy jamming on this tune too. I'm going to let it get through here. Good job with the intro. All right, as you can see, we have a lot of chords here. So I'm probably just going to show you one way to play through it today. Probably on the 12th fret because it's in E minor. So I think that'll help. I don't know if it's going to be loud enough. Here's the drum fill. All right, cool. Can you picture that guy? Awesome. All right, so let's check out some scales that we can apply to this. Let me just move this ahead so we can see all the chords. There we go. All right, cool. So if you're not familiar with the Little Wing chord progression, there's a lot of chords. There's some chromatic stuff. Excuse me. So it starts with a little bit of E minor. And then G, A minor, and then back to E minor. B minor, then B flat minor, then A minor, C major, G, F, C, G, D, I mean, crazy drum fill, and then all right, excuse me. So let's do it at the 12th fret, right? So if we're going to learn one way to do this, 12th fret is probably the best bang for your buck because you get the 12th fret, which is great for E minor. And if you jam over this, you're probably already jamming over it in that one shape on the 12th fret, this shape, right? If you're like, oh, I'm going to jam over the Little Wing, and you're just jamming this all day long. All right? And that's fine. But now I'm going to show you ways to kind of add some of these other shapes in there to really refine your phrases, all right? So for E minor and G, we're going to use this. For E, it's the minor, and it's starting on the root note on the 12th fret. So we're going to call that root. Then you get flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, root, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, root, flat 3. All right? Now, when they switch to G, this is now going to become your major 6th, right? Because here's your root. So you got major 6th, root, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th, root, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th, root. All right? For A minor, we're going to switch now to this shape, the 4th shape of the pentatonic, still at the 12th fret, and now we're on the scale degree 5, right, the 5th of A. So you got the 5, 6, flat 7, sorry, 5, flat 7, root, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, root, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7. All right, so we're going to go back to E minor. We got this first shape again, so you know what that is, starting on the root. All right, now here we get into this chromatic-y thing. So for the B minor, if we want to stay on the 12th fret, we're going to use this shape. Here's your B note, right, on your A string, B string. Right, so we're starting actually on the 4th scale degree. You get your 5th, flat 7, root, 4th, 5th, flat, 4th, 5th, flat 7, root, flat 3, 4th, 5th, flat 7, root, flat 3, 4th, 5th. All right? Now, what I think we should do, we're going to stay in position, is to just move that down 1/2 step. When it goes like B minor, try to throw in something in between the B minor and the A minor, right? So just stay on that shape and maybe this. You know, like work your way over. So on that A minor too, maybe we should just keep this 3rd shape, you know? To do that, and on the C. So for those first 4 bars there, of that second line, let's just use this shape, right? So we got right? So it'd be like, that doesn't sound right. Hold on. Something like that. It sounds better in context when there's chords behind it. So let's do that. And then over G, we're going to just use this shape again, right? G major. So we're starting on the 12. Now we have an F. So we're going to use this. Now this note here is going to be on the 13th fret. That'll make it A major, right? So you get your root, second, third, fifth, sixth, root, second, third, fifth, sixth, root. All right, so that takes care of F. C is going to be the same scale we used over A minor because they're happy and sad twins of each other. But instead, now we're going to be starting on the major third scale degree of C. So you get your third, your fifth, your sixth, there's your root, second, third, fifth, sixth, root, second, third, fifth. And for the D, we're going to use this shape again. The same one we used over B minor because that's the sad twin of D. So we're going to now start on the fourth. You got your fifth, sixth. Wait, we're starting on D? All right, scratch that. This is your third. So second, third, fifth, sixth, root, second, third, fifth, sixth, another root, second, third. Let me jam on this for a second, and I'll try to stay in that one area, except on those first ones when we slide down, all right? See if you can follow along. I know this is confusing. It's a lot of scales. Just try to write it down and see if you can follow along. Or you can always head on over to patreon.com, get the cheat sheets for this one and all previous and future lessons. All right, I said I wasn't going to jam over all 14 minutes, but this is going to be a long lesson. Hopefully that is helpful. It's a great tune. Obviously, this is a staple of guitar, whatever, guitar lineage. You know, it's a birthright? No, I don't know if that's the right word. Anyway, it's something that is great to jam on if you're a guitar player. And it's kind of like something you should know how to jam on. Yeah, cool. I think Andy Wood has a great lesson on this where he starts to incorporate like secondary dominants. So he'd do like E minor, you know, and then he'd do D7 and to the G, and then maybe E7 to the A minor, something like that. So I'm not there yet, one of these days. But yeah, let me know in the comments how it worked for you guys. And also let me know if you have any ideas for new lessons. And I will see you tomorrow with another great backing track. All right, take care. Bye-bye.